I'm Chris Malloy, lead pressman on days. This is our Komori 28-inch 6-color press with a coater. We print all sorts of material here, 1 color to 6 color and everything in between. We do a lot of 4-color process, which is building colors so the customer can pick a gamut of different colors and we can just do it with 4 colors. If there's specific spot colors they like, we can order PMSs, which stands for Pantone Matching System. There's thousands of different colors to pick from. There's gold, there's silvers, there's all sorts of inks, you name it. Today we are printing just some 2-color. It's black and 072. We're doing some apprenticeship work for L&I. We already printed 1 form, we're on to the 2nd one now. And it's just for, a lot of it's for given to parents so they can learn about their apprenticeships and help their kids get involved and get started in apprenticeships. I actually got an apprenticeship here about 10 years ago. I've been here for about 15 years, took a 4-year apprenticeship and learned how to run these big presses. There's a lot of setup involved. We have to get our waters going, we have to set our squeeze for our blanket to plate pressure, set up all the different sheet sizes. We have multiple different sheet sizes we use, different types of paper, uncoated, coated sheets. The coated sheets we'll put an aqueous coating on. Depending on the sheet, we use a gloss aqueous for the gloss sheets, a matte aqueous for the dull sheets. We have a computer to plate imager that burns the image into the plate and it processes it through. And then we hang the plate on the unit, the plate's on the unit, and then we have our foam rollers that hits the plate as it goes around. The ink transfers from the plate onto the blanket goes around, and then the sheet goes in between the impression cylinder and the blanket, and that actually pushes the image onto the sheet. Yeah, Joel will set up the feeder, have everything set up, and then he set up our wheels on our feeder table. So they'll go down, hit the head stops. He's got the side guide set to 19 by 25, the sheet size we're running. It'll hit the head stops, pull over to the side guide, so that way we know we have a straight edge here and a straight edge here. And then they go into a set of grippers, and it takes it all the way through the press, through each unit, until it gets to the units that are printing, and then we print with those units. And then it goes through a drying system where it dries the ink, and then comes out the delivery, lands in the delivery, and it has spray powder after the dryer. Okay, so now we're getting ready to start up the press. Right. Here we go. Here we go. So what we do is you take the ink out of these cans with these ink knives, put them into the fountains, and actually the gravity feeds the ink down the roller train. We adjust how much ink we put on what section, but the gravity just brings the ink downwards. This is the hot water to clean up the coater. It's all environmentally friendly, the coating here. These are our water tanks to chill the water, wet the plates. Water and ink don't mix, so you get water on the plate and ink, and you get image right where you want your image. This press has what's called chilled rolling system, and so this pumps water through the 4 main rollers in the press, and that chills. It keeps the viscosity of the ink at a normal rate, so it doesn't get too runny, and it's harder to keep your ink nice, so it's a nice feature on this press. This is what is called our scanning densometer. We used to just use the handheld, but with this press, it actually scans the sheet and tells me the densities, so I can make quick adjustments on the fly because we're moving pretty quick. We're already probably almost halfway through this job. that's the first side. We gotta let it dry a little bit because it's an uncoated sheet, and then we'll back it up. And so we'll flip that sheet over, and so we'll have to switch guides, so that, because that guide will be over on that side, and then everything will line up just right. That way the cutter and the folders and all them will be a piece of cake for them. Yeah, this isn't a copy machine. This is a printing press. I mean, we do big, large format stuff, long runs. It runs a lot faster than a copy machine. You can see the sheet size. We can get 4 images on where they'd have 1, and it runs a lot faster. So big run stuff is definitely the way to go. It's definitely a cost savings, and the quality is the highest.